Hi there you, welcome back to Heartbeat of the Timbavati. We are on approach for apparently 3 Birmingham breakaway males. Not too sure, but let's go have a look and see who it is and what they're doing. Catch you there. Well, welcome back guys. We made it into this lock. There's 3 boys, Birmingham breakaway boys, relaxing in a very small drainage line. We did notice that their stomachs are fairly full, so they probably had something to eat in the last day or two. It poses the question, where is the other 3? Did the other 3 separate in 2 and 1? Or are there 2 sets of lions at the moment? Who knows? We'll definitely try and keep you up to date, but it's great to be back after a leave break. And this was the first opportunity to view some of the big lions or the big cats. But these 3 looks like the part of the younger 4 in that coalition. I have mentioned in previous episodes that there's 2 older Birmingham breakaway boys that's born 2017 and then 4 youngers 2018. Nice cool moisty soil to lie down on.
Walter, you would be junior?
There we are, very far in the northeast. I'll say more east-northeast, very close to Kruger boundary. Well, that's quite an obvious thing for nomads. The home range size is almost 10 times the size of pride male lions because they've got to stay under the radar when it comes to territorial males. So they move long distances from north to south and try and expand their boundary lines in different areas to try and find opportunities to hunt and to stay away out of harm's way from big pride males. So exactly opposite us from where we are in the northeastern section of the Timbavati would be Satara or the Timbavati Road if you ever travel into the public parts of Kruger.
Hitting the other one, really. Oops.
Just lazing away. No need to wake up too early. With full stomachs and a good spot to sleep, I don't need to expend any energy now. But we are hoping for them to lift up their heads. At least this boy is moving a bit. The white underbelly, they do lose quite a bit of heat through that white underbelly as well. Man, but the flies is hectic. We've been spraying repellent almost 3 times in this one safari. Almost hugging himself there in a self-soothing way, but just stretching that upper body. You can imagine when these guys do run after big game and they start grappling them, they use all that muscles and tendons and joints that works together, so they would feel quite stiff after a good hunt. A lot of stretching behavior, part of waking up as well. Yawning will be part of it too. Very contagious yawning. You'll have multiple individuals yawning at the same time, so drawing in quite a bit of oxygen into the blood before they wake up.
Yawning. En het zoelbuis, daar is dat. game. Stretching.
A bit of mirroring behavior going on here.
They will move soon.
Everybody mimicking each other's movements. How's that for a Saturday afternoon posture right there?
Yeah.
I've got one of my guests here called Walter. He's a volunteer to go scratch one of their bellies. Just hold on, folks. Stay put. Walter is on his way.
Redet in sein Video rein.
Again, you've met my colleague Donnie. He's in his Rockfig vehicle there with a guest. Also viewing from that side. You can see these boys are itching to get active, hopefully soon.
Oops. Two is yawning. Viel kleinere Zähne. Noch eine kleinere Mähne. The left one is a little bit older.
Same age. These three are from the same litter, or either two litters, but born 2018.
Because the mane.
Yeah, the mane seems very similar. The older brothers that's part of the coalition, you can see a clear difference in the mane growth. These guys' manes look very similar. How beautiful sights as the Birmingham breakaways are starting to wake up. A little bit more activity. Very contagious behavior, that yawning. But like I've mentioned, puts a lot of oxygen into the brain. So if they do wake up, they'll be fully awake, just like us yawning when we wake up out of bed. Well, I definitely need an extra cup of coffee after that. Body stretch, stiff muscles.
Toilet. It's big, yeah. Looks big. Plump.
Well, difficult to get moving. Just speaking about the other pride males in the area, to the very far south where the male now on the right is looking at, that's where the Skoros with the Mayanbulas would be. To the west where he's looking to now, he turned his head to his right. That's where the Vuhelas, the 5 Vuhela pride males, were hanging about with the river pride lionesses. So they smack bang in the middle, trying to stay under the radar, as Nomads typically does. Will be a formidable coalition one day if the 6 would join and take over an area. With that 2 to 3 year nomadic phase, I think they're entering the last year of that specific phase. Then they'll definitely be looking to take over a pride for themselves. But for now, not the case. Just reinforcing the bond between the brothers when they bump heads and move about against each other, rub up against each other. They've got glands in the face as well, so they share a scent. But that's all part of the group bonding, the team building between the coalition members. Just to keep that cohesion going. But it's funny to us though. Well, it does look like these boys are moving further north. We're gonna let them be over here. Wonderful sharing this epic sighting with you all. And from the Timbavati Game Reserve, this is Christof Schoeman. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Stay safe and cheers for now.